Hello friends, my name is Yash Baheti and I am from IIT Roorkee and I have been associated with Ask IITians for past 2 years. Today we are going to discuss a topic called permutation and combination, some of the important concepts related to the topics and some of the questions. Okay, so in permutation and combination, we are going to first deal about arrangements. That suppose we have a word, let's say Ask IITians. So with this word Ask IITians, we need to find out that there are how many ways in which the letters of the word Ask IITians can be arranged in a different manner. Okay, so for that first we need to count out that how many letters Ask IITians have. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there are 10 letters in Ask IITians. Okay, so what we'll do is that we'll draw 10 boxes. Now, as we have drawn 10 boxes, what we need to do is we need to find out that how many possibilities for each and every box has. I mean, how many possibilities does each and every box has, and how many times a letter can come. So let's say that we have 10 letters. So for the first box, we'll start filling from this side. So for the first box, there are 10 options that can come. So suppose if one of the out of these 10 letters, one of the letters comes here, then there are 9 letters left. Then for this place we have 9 options. Then the 2 letters have already come here, and then we have only 8 options left. So 8, and in this way 7, 6 up to 1. So this is factorial 10. Okay, but this is not the correct answer. Why this is not the correct answer? Because there are letters which are repeating. For example, I is repeating 3 times, A is repeating 2 times, okay, S is repeating 2 times, okay. So there are 3 set of letters which are repeating. So what we'll do is that for these 3 letters which are repeating, we'll divide by the number of times the letter is repeating. For example, I is repeating 3 times, so we'll divide it by factorial 3. A is repeating 2 times, so we'll divide it by factorial 2, and then S is repeating 2 times, so we'll divide again by factorial 2. So this is the correct answer. Now, why we have divided this factorial 10 by these things? This is because suppose if one of the A comes here out of these 10 options, and let's say rest of the arrangement will remain the same, whatever. And now when out of these 10 options, one more option will be there where this A will come, and the rest, suppose rest of the arrangement will remain same. So these 2 arrangements are same, and what we are doing is that if we are not dividing it by factorial 2, we are counting the same arrangement 2 times. So that is why we need to divide by factorial 2, and in the same manner for I we need to divide by factorial 3, and for the S we need to divide by factorial 2. So suppose if the word is like let's say not, or any other word which doesn't have any repeating words. So if the word doesn't have any repeating letters, so what will be the answer? The answer will be factorial 3 straight away. There is no need to divide because none of the letters are repeating. Okay, so now these arrangements are called straight arrangements. I mean the arrangements in which we are arranging them in a line. Now we'll move on to circular arrangements. So suppose that there are 6 chairs on a round table, okay, and what we need to do is that we need to arrange 6 persons on a round table. We need to make them sit on a round table, and we need to find out that how many ways are there in which we can arrange these 6 people on a round table. So as we have seen that if we are arranging in a straight, so the answer will be factorial 6. If we are arranging a straight line to the 6 persons, remember the persons are always different, so there is no need to divide by any of the number. So if we have to arrange them on a straight bench, then the answer will be factorial 6. But here the answer would not be factorial 6. Here the answer would be factorial 6 divided by 6, or factorial n minus 1, which is factorial 6 minus 1 equals to factorial 5. Now why we need to divide the answer by factorial by 6, or why the answer is factorial 5 and not the factorial 6. So suppose we have let's say 6 persons named A, starting from A. So A, B, C, D, E, F. Now these people are sitting on a round table, and now what we'll do is that we'll start shifting each and every person in an anti-clockwise manner. So what will happen? This A will come here, A, now B, C, D, E, F. Okay, what we'll do is that we'll again shift them one place in anti-clockwise direction, so this will come here. Okay, so the persons will move until A comes again here. So there will be 6 options in which A can move anti-clockwise. What we need to remember is that if we are moving the whole setup in anti-clockwise or clockwise or in whatever direction, the setup remains the same. Look, because it's a circular table, so you cannot know that this is the start point or this is the end point or this is the left extreme or this is the right extreme. So in a manner, if I look, I'll say that okay, this arrangement is same as this arrangement, because on the left of A, F is sitting, and on the right of A, B is sitting, and same arrangement is being followed here. So these two are same, and in this manner there will be 6 different arrangements which will be same, because A will come here, then here, then here, then here, then here. So A will be having 6 positions which all are same. So we need to divide those 6 positions by 6, so the answer will come 1, and that's the only one position that is we need to count, because that's the unique. All of those will be same to that unique arrangement. So that is why we need to divide this factorial 6 by 6. So for any circular arrangement, it will be factorial 5. For if there are n number of people they are sitting, then the number of ways to arrange them in a circular manner is factorial n minus 1. Okay, so we have arranged persons or some different identities in this manner. Now what if all the identities were same? All the things that we need to arrange in a circular manner are same. Let's say for example garland or beads. Say we need to arrange beads in a circular manner to form a necklace. Remember that all the beads are same. Okay, all the beads are same, so there is no right or left for the beads. So if we go by this manner, that if we are arranging the persons, then we'll say that okay, the answer will be factorial n minus 1. But if these were not the persons and are the same identities, then we need to divide it by 2. Okay, why this division of 2 will come? I'll explain you. Okay, suppose say that this was the A person, this is the B person, and this is the C person. Okay, so A can distinguish that on my left is C and on my right is B. Okay, but what if these are not the persons and these are just the beads? Okay, in this manner this bead cannot differentiate that who's on my left or who's on my right. Okay, because the bead doesn't have a left or a right. So suppose if this is of a red color and this is of a white color, so this bead cannot differentiate that what is right, where is right next to me or where is white. This bead can only differentiate that okay, I am surrounded by a red bead and I am surrounded by a white bead, because if this is in this manner, what you can do is you can turn it around in this manner. So there is no difference in both the arrangements if these 3 beads come here. So that is why if red is here and white is here, or if red is here and white is here, so this bead cannot differentiate. That is why we need to divide by 2, because instead of counting these 2 arrangements as different arrangements, we need to count them as same arrangements. Okay, so these are the main concepts that we need to know to solve the questions, because in IIT JEE or in many exams, the circular arrangement is one of the favorite topics in which the questions were asked. Okay, so let's deal with the question. The question says that there are 5 boys, okay, and 4 girls, and what we need to do is that we need to arrange them in a circular manner so that none of the girl is sitting next to each other and none of the boys are sitting next to each other. That means a girl and a boy should come in an alternate manner. Okay. So we have 5 plus 4, 9 positions on a circular table. So let's say we have this circular table. Now, how to approach this question? Okay, so there are 5 boys and 4 girls. So take one of the boy. Okay, and fix it here. Okay, so that means this boy's position is fixed. Any of the boy. Now there are 4 positions in which boys can sit. Okay, and these middle positions are for girls. 5 girls. So this middle position are for girls. Okay. So I have fixed one of the boys. Now how many positions are left for the boys? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So that means factorial 4. Or what I can say is there are 5 boys and I need to arrange them in a circular manner. So that means factorial 5 minus 1, which is factorial 4. Okay. So factorial 4 is the number of ways in which boys can be arranged. Now what about the girls? Now there are 5 positions for the girls and there are 5 girls. So girls will be arranged in a factorial 5 manner. And for this factorial 5, the circular approach will not be followed. Why? Why the circular approach is not being followed for the girls? Because each and every girl can differentiate its position based upon the boys to which next she is sitting. Okay, suppose if this girl is sitting between boy 1 and boy 2, so if we rotate this whole arrangement in anti-clockwise or in clockwise manner, this girl will come here or here, and for these 2 places she can differentiate that okay, before I was between boy 1 and boy 2 and now I am between boy 2 and boy 3. Okay, so each of these places on which girls are sitting has a different arrangement. So that is why factorial 5 will come and not the factorial 4. Okay, so we need to understand this. Whenever you are solving a circular question, you need to understand okay that the place on which the arrangement is moving in a clockwise or an anti-clockwise direction, can the identity moving able to differentiate between the next position or not? If it is not able to differentiate the next position, then it will come as factorial 4. If it is able to differentiate its next position, that the simple arrangement and not the circular arrangement. So this is the one of the key thing which is to follow, which people misses many of the times. Okay. One more type of questions which are many times asked in JEE is that arrangement in a dictionary. Okay, so suppose we have a word, let's say walker, or let's take a word with a set. Let's say we have a word which is for example let's say this is any word and we need to find that what is its place in dictionary. Okay, so when we deal with this type of questions, what the question wants to ask is that suppose you have a word which contains letters. Okay, so if a dictionary has to be created from those letters, okay, so that means a dictionary is created which has only these alphabets. Okay, so what will be the position of this letter in that dictionary? Okay, what is the position of this letter in that dictionary? So how many letters are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So a very simple approach to solve this question is that draw 6 boxes and arrange these letters first according to the alphabetical order in which they are coming in dictionary. Okay, so first the letter will come E and then L, then O, then R, then R. Okay, so in this order the words will be arranged in the dictionary. Okay, so if we open the dictionary, the first set of words which will come in the dictionary will start from E. Okay, so what we'll do is that we'll fix the letter E. This letter is fixed Okay, and then we'll see that how many letters are there which are starting from E. Okay, so how many letters are there which will start from E? So we need to arrange these 5 letters. Okay, so arrangement of these 5 letters will come as factorial 5 divided by factorial 2 for the 2 O's and factorial 2 for the 2 R's, as I have explained earlier. So divided by factorial 2 divided by factorial 2. Now these are the number of letters that are starting with E. Okay, but we are not concerned about these letters. We need to find out this letter which starts from L. So after E, L will come. Okay, after E, L will come. So we'll fix L, and this is our desired letter. So because this is our desired letter, we look for that what is the letter coming in this position. Now after, if L is fixed, then the next letter will come will be E. Okay, because after L, if we go alphabetical direction, so if we are going on for L, the first letter will come will be E. Okay, so we'll fix that as E. Now because an E is again fixed, but this is the not the starting of the word that we desire, so we again need to find out that how many letters are there which are with L and E. Okay, so if L and E are fixed, then the number of letters will be factorial 4 upon factorial 2 for the 2R and 2O. Okay, so we'll again move on to another letter. We have L fixed. Now we have enough after L, here it is E. Now we have already counted the words with the E. Now the next alphabet that will come in the dictionary after E is O. Okay, so we'll fix it as O. Okay, now after L and O, we have to again look in the dictionary that what letter is coming from the starting. Okay, so we have fixed and we have fixed O. Now what letter will come? E will come. So we'll fix E, but again this is not the desired set of letters, so we'll again see that how many letters are there, how many possible arrangements are there for the different letters. Okay, that means factorial 3 upon factorial 2. Okay, now we have counted these letters as well. Now we'll move on to next letter, L, then we'll take it as O. Now we have taken E, now so we'll replace E here, and now we'll go for L, O. Now after E, another O will come. Okay, so we'll fix O, L, O, O. Okay, now what letter will come? Now for this place we need to again see according to dictionary which letter will come first. So after fixing these 3 letters, okay, from these 3 letters what letter will come first? E will again come first. Okay, so this E, and now we have again fixed E. So how many possible arrangements are there for these 2 places? There are 2 letters, that means factorial 2 upon factorial 2, that means it is 1. Yeah, obviously because there are 2 R and 2 places, so you cannot differentiate which letter comes here or okay. So again moving on, we'll keep on fixing those letters, I mean we'll keep on keeping those letters which we'll desire, and we'll switch those letters which we don't want at that position. Okay, so we'll keep L here because we want it, O here, O here. Now if E has already come, we have counted the letters with LOOE. Now if E has already come, then after in R will come, so we'll fix R. Now one of the R has come here. Now for this position we'll again look alphabetical order, so for that alphabetical order E will come, so we'll fix E, and then if E has already been fixed, so R will come. Okay, so we'll fix it here as R. So this is the letter that we desire. Okay, and this is after this there is another arrangement which is this. Okay, so we need to add 1, so we'll calculate that. What is it? Factorial 5 upon factorial 2 is 30. Okay, factorial 4 upon factorial 2 is 6. Factorial 3 upon factorial 2 is 3. This is 1 and this is again 1. Okay, So we'll add all these things, 36, 39, 40, 41. That means 41st place is this letter. Okay, so if there is a dictionary which contains only these alphabets, then for this alphabet, for this letter to come in a dictionary, it will come at 41st place. Okay, so this is a general technique to solve these kind of questions, that on what place it will come. What we'll do is we'll start with the alphabetical order and we'll fix each and every letter and see that is that arrangement that is coming, do we desire that arrangement or not. So what I have done is I have fixed first E, but because I don't want E to come on first place, so I have taken out that how many words starting with E will come. So there are 30 words that will start with letter E, and then what I have done is that I have moved on to next letter, which is according to dictionary. So after E, from these words L will come. I have fixed L, and then I have moved on to next letter. So if I have fixed L, then out of these 5 letters, according to dictionary, E will come. So I have fixed E, and then, but because I don't desire this arrangement, so I have find out that how many letters starting with L and E on the second place have come. Then these are the 6 letters that will come, and then I have switched E to O, and L and O are the arrangement that I desire. Okay, so I have moved on to next place. Next place is E. Again, I doesn't desire E at this place, so I have found out number of words. Then L and O are fixed. I have put here E. Then I have put here next letter according to dictionary, which is O, and these 3 letters are desired. So I'll move on to next place. Next place again according to dictionary E will come, which I doesn't desire. So I have put how many words will form with these 4 letters on the first place. So again these letters, and if I move on to next place, then my desired letter will come. Okay, so this is the kind of method you need to follow in order to solve the question. Thank you for watching this video, and if you have any questions or any queries, you can comment below. Thank you.